Alright, I guess we're live. You're welcome everybody. Already 13 people. Oh my god, thank you guys so much. A quick account review stream. Subscriber account review stream after a few days or maybe even a week. Yeah, our last stream was with Duke, right? About new infantry commanders. So yeah, here we go. An account review live stream. I'm gonna start right away. I'm gonna start with Black Yassine, and then we will go to people who are already in here. Let's see. Let's start our review with Yassine, and if you are new, you can actually have an idea about what is it, what's all this account review thing. Hey mate, it's first time seeing you live. Yo, Marius, welcome. I don't stream that much. Unfortunately, don't have time to stream a lot, so yeah. I'm just gonna do a quick stream before bed. Now let's see what he says. I think it is Discord. Yes, sir, it is Discord. Now, damn, these are a lot of good commanders for early game. Let's see. I use 2 infantry marches: Alex Sansu, Richard Ethel, or YSG. Alex is 5553, Richard is 5511, YSG 5511, Ethel flat maxed. But I want to use 4 march. I just need some better commanders. Charles Martel only 5-3, so you don't want to use Charles Martel at this stage. When he's 5511, you can perfectly use him with, I don't know, either with Sun Tzu or YSG as a secondary. So I will use him to, oh yeah. So you obviously know what you're doing. So yeah, I think it's better like this. Yeah, it's better like this, okay. So let's see. Definitely go ahead and max your Alex, already at 5553. Richard 5511 is perfect, don't invest him. YSG, you want to max him eventually. What you can do is you can actually start using your YSG once your Charles Martel is 5511, and you also have some decent equipment on him, right? And let me welcome everybody real quick. Nick, whose account we're looking at? We're looking at Black Yassine, but feel free to send me, because after this one, we're just gonna review people who are in here. Unknown, welcome. Let me go back to Yassine. So yeah, Charles Martel looking pretty decent with this low tier equipment, but it's okay. You are in early game, so this is perfectly fine. You have everything special talented, which is great. Same goes for Richard. Again, perfect equipment for early game. This is decent, but instead of this one, Revival Helm, I think you can go for, I mean, it's fine, right? It's fine because you don't want to craft an infantry helm, epic helm. It only gives attack, which is not great. So yeah, I think this is a fine option. What you want to do though, as soon as you can get the legendary helm, that's going to help you a lot. But other than that, for your pairs, I will pair my Charles Martel with YSG. You can keep using Alex and Sansu, or you can change if you want to increase your damage, since Alexander has some sort of, you know, debuff when you max him. You can go Alex YSG, Charles Sansu, and Richard Ethelflat. And you said you want to use 4 marches, but more marches is not always equals better results, because more marches you have, more hospital bills you're gonna get, which can hurt your account. And by the way, I think your cavalry gear is also pretty decent at this stage. So yeah, you definitely want to work on a cavalry march to leverage that equipment. I think that is pretty good. Like 4 epics, all special talented. I think that is great. Let me go back to chat real quick and turn this top chat into live chat. Yep, perfectly fine. Now, going back to Discord, are there any messages? No. Then we're gonna move on to Smoke G5. Let's see. Smoke. I just wanted to show you my materials because I'm only 8 legendary iron materials away from making the whole Eternal Empire set. Well, good luck. Good luck, my friend. look at this one. I'm using Alex YSG, Guan, CPO Prime. Harold working on Pakal. I want to get 1 archer, 1 cavalry march, and I was thinking about Boudica YSG, Nevsky John. That's pretty much the perfect plan. Yep. If you're gonna use 1 archer march, in a perfect world, I think you would go for Boudica Artemisia. But since a lot of people have YSG already maxed, Boudica YSG is the perfect archer march, I would say, if you have max YSG already. But if you're gonna max out 2 commanders, you can definitely go for Boudica Artemisia. I think that tankiness is quite helpful on the field. Nevsky John, hands down the best one. Obviously, you want to go for Boudica Artemisia or Boudica YSG if you have max YSG already. Nevsky John, perfect archer march, sorry, perfect cavalry march. Alex YSG, Guan, CPO. So yeah, when you start using your Boudica with YSG though, Guan CPO, Harold working on Pakal, and then you need to find another pair for your Alexander, and Sargon is going to be really, really good. But before investing on Sargon or Tariq, what you need to do is that you need to wait a little bit so that high spenders do invest on those commanders, right? They test it, we get some battle reports, we get some, open field reports and one-on-one testing, and then we can decide if you want to invest on those commanders or not. So don't invest on them yet. Use your YSG with Boudica and pair your Alexander later on with one of the new infantry commanders if they perform really good. Smoke is done. Let's quickly move. Ow, look at this one. King. Okay, we got a new one. King, welcome, welcome, welcome. Accept DM. All right. King, let's take a look at King. I am free to play. Nice. So 55 days, you are at the beginning of the game and you're almost VIP 10, which is really good. Really, really good. Let's take a look at your... materials at this point is not that relevant, but you got decent number of materials. And from what I can tell from these iron ores, that you're going to be an infantry main, I assume. And you already saved up 117 legendary sculptures, which is also great. Oh my lord, like that's a lot of speed ups. Nice. King, you are actually the king. That's pretty good. So we have Sun Tzu. Obviously you probably pick China because that's the right thing to do. And your equipment, I think, looking pretty decent. You want to upgrade this helm to windswept as fast as you can, and you can keep using it, and you just want to upgrade it to Karak's humility as soon as possible because it is one of the best epic items in Rise of Kingdoms, not for infantry only, but in the whole Rise of Kingdoms. I think Karak's humility is one of the best epic items. Like, you can use it even in Season of Conquest, it doesn't matter. It is really, really good. So yeah, upgrade this to windswept and then Karak's humility, and you will be really, really fine, perfectly fine. And oh my good lord, like 55 days with all these speed ups, that is sexy, man. Nice. Skips, let's see. Hello Legend Spartan. Hello Skips, what's up? Oh, we didn't review your account? Not yet? Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let me go back to chat if there's anything else in YouTube. Okay, okay. Not much. Now, King. Not King. We are done with King. Skips. Let's go back. Been playing for 2 years, but I quit Rogue or took a break for 6 months. Oh, that's pretty long. For school, I was annoyed with the game. Yeah, it can be quite annoying. Don't worry, like it's not just you, it's the game. Okay, let's see. So this one is pretty decent. So what you want to do is you definitely want to get that chest from the cavalry set and the boots so that you can get 2 pieces from the set. And what you can do if you want to push your boundaries, you can actually push for KVK weapon and KVK helm. Like, that will be the perfect cavalry set. But first, get that chest, get that boots, right? Upgrade these 2. You can definitely use your war helm until you get a legendary piece for your helm. That is perfectly fine. Charles Martel is usable at 5511, so it's 5522. You can definitely start using Charles. 5422. Okay, Guan Yu, what you can do for Guan Yu is that if you don't want to expertise him, you can go for, at least try to go for a 5155, save a lot of skill resets, and invest enough sculptures, like 380 sculptures, and then just keep resetting his skills until you get a 5155. I think he's really good at that stage. And this one, This one is pretty nice. Shield's return is not that great, but since you already have it, you can take it back. So yeah, it's alright. And this is a really good infantry equipment, don't get me wrong, but as you can see, you are missing a piece, like set piece, right, from the legendary set. If you had one more piece, for example, instead of shield's return, if you had set boots, you will get 2 pieces set bonus. It will be better, but still good. Gatekeeper shield, you can use him for months. Let's see. Oh, new. Okay. Oh my god. Why am I even looking at this thing? Here are the new screenshots. That is good. That's really good. 15, VIP 15. Perfect. Love to see it. And those resources are a lot. Nice. Skiffs. You are obviously not very annoyed at this time with Rise of Kingdoms, do you? Horn of Fury, you got it. So you're going to craft it. Obviously, one of the best, like top 2 legendary accessories. Yeah, you almost got it. Nice. Question. Yes. Hit me. Pride of the Khan. Amazing. Let's take a look at your cavalry set first. So this one is really good. So you gotta go for that weapon though, because you have 3 pieces from set, right? Get that weapon and go to 4 pieces, which is going to help you a lot with that 10% movement speed, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, even though I love this Gatekeeper shield, come on, like you gotta have that weapon in here. And for Nevsky, let's see, that is perfect. Like that's simply perfect. The best you can do, like if you want to upgrade it even further, obviously it's KVK weapon and KVK helm, but it is a very late game upgrade. Before that, you should work on your accessories. Obviously you are lacking some accessories. Your Guan Yu, let's take a look at your Guan Yu. Oh, so you moved your shield's return to here and you expertise your Guan Yu. Okay, that's perfectly fine. And that's a really nice equipment though. Yeah, I like it. You have the 2 pieces from the set, you have shield's return. Yeah, pretty good. What you can do to upgrade this equipment even further, you can go for Eternal Light. And since you already have 2 pieces, so even though you get the infantry set weapon, you're just gonna have 3 pieces, which is quite useless. What you can do is you can just go for KVK weapon instead of the set weapon. And on this one, yeah, this is pretty basic, so no mistakes, you know what you're doing, well done. And this one is also pretty good. I mean, Witch lineage is not that great, but Charles is quite tanky, so yeah, you may use it. Not a big deal. Boudicore Sargon. Ah, my god, man. Come on now. That's tough. I mean, you have that YSG, right? Expertise. I would say Boudica. Yeah. So I'm working on my Boudica right now. He is like 5/5 something at this moment. And I mean, she's pretty good. Like, she's quite slow with YSG, but still, even at 5551, pretty good. That's old. I just had to pay for Nitro to post. What? Really? You had to pay for Nitro to post? Why? Yo, Montana, what's up? Ape, welcome. Yeah, Boudica. I would say Boudica. Huge motivation, keep grinding the game. Yeah, thank you, man. That means a lot. That really means a lot. Thanks for the advice. No problem, my pleasure. That's what I'm here for. So yeah, but what I can say about your equipment is that it looks really good, but as you can see that you are missing accessories, right? So don't work on this. Anything else, just, I mean, you don't have anything to work on, to be honest. Go for the accessory. Go for the accessory first and then the weapon, right? Oof. This one, again, I would say go for the accessories and then the KVK weapon immediately and Eternal Light. And this one, get the chest, right? Get the chest from the set. Get the boost. Get Nitro boost. Get the boots and go for accessories. Again, Charles Martel, I don't think he's very relevant at this moment. Yep. Let's move on to Blomson. Pairings are Guansky P, Nevsky William, Trajan, FL Flat, Nebu YSG. Trying to get John Prime for Nevsky and pair William with that Max XY. But that's perfect. Like, that is... So you're going to have Guan CPO, XY William, Nevsky John, like 3 perfect marches. Nebu YSG also really good. I mean, in a perfect world, obviously you want Boudica YSG, but if you have a max Nebu, wait, is that 5-5? So 5-5-2-4. I see. Still a really, really good archer march. So yeah, you have Trajan too, so your marches are quite perfect. Account is 3 years old. Stop playing 1 year though. Oh, so in total it's 2 years old. I think it's in a really good spot for a 2 years old account. Yeah. I mean, it's even. I didn't do it, but I feel like it's even harder to do it once you stop playing. Yo, Gypsy, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome. Yeah, like your gear is almost perfect. I mean, if I can see that gear on your commanders, that will be more clear. But still, though, like you have 4 really good accessories. So I have 1 Ring of Doom, Horn of Fury, 1 Ring of Doom, and Dagger. That's really nice. Your Nebu is 1, 2, 3 pieces from the set, right? What else you got on your Nebu? Oh, Revival. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Yeah, that's really good. You also have the bow. So what you can do is you can just perfectly follow your plan. Like, that is flawless. Get that Joan Fornevsky, get that. Then once you get that Joan, pair your XY with your William, and you're golden, man. Nice. For 2 years account, that's pretty impressive. Let's take a look at which one. Okay, 5 minutes ago. So Riley was the first. Let's do it. Let's go back to Riley. What's up, Riley? It's insane for 2 years. No, I mean, I don't know. Does he say if he is a free to play or pay to win? I mean, I wouldn't say pay to win, but a spender. Yeah, it's insane for definitely not a free to play, but I don't think an extremely high spender though. Yeah. Let's see, Riley. First season of Conquest, low spender, didn't play at all in my KVK3 due to school. Okay. 200 gold head save up for new infantry commanders in final spirit of KVK, currently 52331. 5551 CPO Boudica, also 5551 expertise. Those are my 2 main marches. Working on getting Horn of Fury for my Guan. So, alright, let's see. And I see that you have that curve monitor. That's pretty sexy. Nice. Now, your Boudica, the first thing that I notice when I look at your account is that it's kind of all over the place because 5322 Guan, 5233 Guan, 5551 CPO, 5551 Boudica. I mean, the only expertise you have is YSG. Maybe instead of instead of saving for new infantry commanders, you should actually work on your current commanders. For example, expertise that Boudica, expertise that CPO. Maybe use a talent reset to get that Guan Yu to 5155, but if you're using it with CPO, a lot better if it's expertise. New infantry commanders, especially Sargon, is looking really good with his, other than his active skill, his debuff and everything, looking pretty good. But if you're using 2 marches, that debuff doesn't benefit you that much. I mean, if you're focusing on debuff marches, buff marches, you want to have a 5 march, right? Because if you debuff a target with your 5 marches, you're going to hit them with 5 marches, right? So 5 different marches of yours is going to benefit from that debuff. But if you're playing with only 2 marches, you shouldn't care about debuff or buff commanders that much, right? So, in my opinion, don't get me wrong, you can do anything you want. Obviously, it's your account, but what I would do is I would work on my current commanders and then save up future commanders. Get that Guan Yu max, get that CPO max, you are already at like really decent levels, and get that Boudica maxed. And for your gear, you have that Milky Way. I don't like it because what you want to have is the set chest and set glows, and then you have 2 pieces revival and health gear at the boots and defense gear for your weapon. That would be the perfect set, and then you could work on your accessories. But since you already have the Milky Way, I think you need to follow a different route, right? Again, try to get 2 pieces from the set and then go for go for 2 accessories. This one, I'm not a huge fan of Queen Soul or Wit's Lineage, so what I would do is I would craft cheaper blue items for these 2 pieces, right, for your helm and the chest, and use those materials in somewhere else. This one, for example, looking really good, other than, again, Wit's Lineage. And what you want to do is you want to get that set helm ASAP, and you want to get a set boots again ASAP, so you get that 2 pieces set bonus, and you get rid of this attack stat, which is going to help you a lot. And then this is perfectly fine. Let's take a look at this one. Okay, that's also pretty decent. Bunch of speed ups. Yeah, that's what I would do, in short. I mean, there are a lot of other things to talk about, but we gotta review other accounts, right? Sorry. Now, let's go back to messages. 3 minutes ago, Flexenor. Let's see Flexenor. Okay, he's flexing. He's flexing. Let me go back to chat. I'm working on getting helm and boots blueprint right now. Thanks for the guidance, man. Yo, Riley, you're welcome. Thanks for tuning in. I spent 2.5k on my account, just grinding a lot. Oh, yeah, Bramson. That's a pretty nice account for 2 years. I own 80k gems. Infantry main, just entering season of Conquest. Should I go for half cav, half infantry in wheel, or go all in? CPO is a great commander, man. Yep. CPO is a really, really top tier commander, so you can 100% consider just going all in on CPO. Flexenor, let's see. These are my 5 marches. Hello Spartan, hello Flexenor. I will be forging Hellish Wasteland chess piece soon, alright? We'll put it on Nevsky, and then put the Shadow Legion piece. Oh, you have a Shadow Legion's Retribution. Come on, man. Why? Why? On my XY, which equipment do you think should I improve? Okay, we will take a look at that. Also, I'm not sure who to use my golden hat zone. I have a lot of commanders at 5511, 5551. I'm thinking maybe Expertise Boudica next or Joan of Arc. What do you think? Alright, let's see. You are a low spender. Perfect. So let's start with your commanders, then we move on to your equipments, and Flexi playing with Arabia. So if you're playing with Arabia, and you have a lot of cavalry commanders, I don't recommend it, because what I can tell is you are VIP 15 just like I am, and you are a low spender, so you won't be rallying much, right? The main benefit of Arabia is that rally damage. So the first thing you should do, you should switch to Germany, 100% the best free to play, the best low spender civilization, and on top of that you are already a cavalry main, so Germany is simply a no-brainer for you, unless you just want to play with Arabia for some reason. Yeah, definitely switch to Germany first. So when I take a look at your marches, that's a Max Nevsky, perfect, 55415, I think, sorry, 5415. That's really good. Like 5515 is this 5? Tell me if it is 5 or 1. Is your Joan of Arc 5411 or 5415? If she is 5415, that's like perfect. Then you should prioritize Boudica, because expertise of Boudica I think more important than expertise of Joan of Arc. Saladin William, perfect. XY Mehmet, perfect. Yep, Boudica YSG and Alexander, that's a 5-1. I mean, yeah, it is true that you can use your Guan at 5111, but I mean, your other marches are so good. Like, you have to work on this Guan Yu, for sure. For sure, you gotta get him to that same level as your other commanders. And if you take a look at your gear, so you're gonna get rid of, you at least get a special talent, which is something, right? Which is something. So she is 5415. That's perfect. That is perfect. So yeah, again, Boudica is the better option in my opinion. So you're gonna get rid of this. You're gonna get the set piece, which will put you to 4 pieces set, and Navarre's control, and Edge of the Dawn, which is a perfect cavalry set, unless you're going for cavalry helm and weapon. This one you will simply follow exactly the same thing, right? just don't craft this ever again. And your XY, yeah, you are pretty much follow. This will be, once you get that cavalry chest piece, this will be your target set, equipment set for pretty much every single cavalry march, which is going to be really, really good. And for your Guan Yu, you have sacred grips and you have the boots. So what I would do is, I wouldn't dismantle any of these, because these two, gloves and boots, are not most optimal. You want to have set pieces, but since you craft this, don't dismantle them. Just go for set weapon and set helm at some point, so that you can get that 2 pieces set bonus. But before that, right, you want to work on your accessories, because I see that you only have a Ring of Doom. So I have a guide when you should craft your accessories. Go ahead and take a look at that guide and go for accessories after you get those certain pieces that I talk about in that guide. But that's a really nice account. Yeah, well done. Nice. Really nice pairs. Let me go back to... You should be used to me trolling... Robbie. What's up, Robbie? So that one is 4 minutes ago. Okay. Let's see. We go one by one. Dragon. We will go back to Dragon. But first, it is... Yo, how do I pronounce it? Jatisema... I'm just going to call you Jet. Alright? I'm just going to call you Jet. I played for 4 years. Took a break. Rage quit just for under... Yeah. A lot of people rage quit when it comes to Rise of Kingdoms. Like, it's very triggering. In 4 years, I spent roughly 1k. I'm infantry main, planning on maxing both new infantry commanders as soon as they come out. My current players are Max Guan with 5511 Leo. Obviously will be replaced ASAP. Nice. That is a perfect march. I will replace Saladin for Nevsky after I'm done with infantry commanders. Yeah, if you're going to use only one march, obviously, one cavalry march, you don't want it to be Saladin. Saladin is a great commander, a great low investment, but if it's going to be your only cavalry march, you definitely want Nevsky. Max Harold, Max Alex, Max CPO, Max Charles will replace ASAP with new infantry come out. My last march is 551 Nebu with Max YSG, will Max Nebu with MGE or replace for Boudica in the far future. Okay, that's simply the perfect plan, right? So you can go for like, I will create ring next week and health chest and legs for cavalry and set gloves for CP. Okay, we will take a look at the equipment with that extra information. Thank you for providing it. So yeah, your commander investment plan is perfect. So you can go for like, I don't know, like Guan with Tariq, CPO with probably Sargon, Harold and Alex. Like, these are perfect marches almost. Saladin, instead of Saladin, you're going to go for Nevsky William. And what I would say is Boudica is super helpful actually. So if it's not so easy for you to win MGEs and get a bunch of Nebu sculptures, and just switch that to Boudica, right? If you're not getting a bunch of sculptures from MGE, don't go for Max Nebu, don't waste your universals. Instead, save them for Boudica, and you can use your Boudica at 5551. Now, let's take a look at your equipment. So you said, let me check, ring next week, health chest, legs for cavalry, that's great, set gloves for CPO. So let's start with CPO. So you're going to craft set gloves, and you will have 2 pieces from the set. Since you have Shield's Return, you will never get 4 pieces. So what you should do is Eternal Light and KVK weapon at, very, very late game. That's going to be for your CPO. Same thing for, you also have another Shield's Return, so the same applies for Harold Sigurdsson. And for this one, you have the set boots, which is amazing. You have 4 pieces. Like, this is the perfect equipment, right? This is the perfect infantry equipment. 4 pieces from the set, Hope Cloak, and Eternal Light. Really, really good. You have 2 accessories, which is really nice. But I noticed that you have 2 daggers. I don't like it because you cannot keep applying that dagger debuff, and the only thing that you are doing with having 2 daggers is that you are kind of increasing the chance for that debuff to apply. So if you haven't crafted dagger yet, people, or if you have 1 dagger, that's just enough. Go for Ring of Dooms and Horn of Fury instead of 2nd or 3rd dagger. Made a mistake, 2 dagger. Oh, okay, I see. It happens. I mean, it's not the worst mistake, to be honest. So Yeah, don't worry. For your cavalry, you said you are going to craft health chest. Yeah, set chest, and you have the boost. So you're going to craft a set chest and Ash of the Dawn, which is going to be perfect. At some point, yeah, you can go ahead and get the weapon too, because then you want to have a 4-piece set. If you have 3 pieces, why not go for 4 pieces? But it is not a mandatory. This weapon, Heart of Saint, I'm still using it, and it is perfectly fine. So yeah, I think your commander investment plan is obvious. It's very clear, and your gear is, you know what you're doing. This is the aim, like perfect infantry gear. But since you have 2 Shears returns, I think you should go for KVK weapon. Other than that, that is pretty good. Let's go to Anubis. Alright. Let me go back to chat. Yo, Spartan, just giving someone from UK heart. Alright, what do you think about me switching troop types? Recently got 0. I mean, what troop type are you playing? Or why do you want to change your troop type? Because if you're getting 0, your troop type is probably won't matter, because this means you were in the wrong place in the wrong time and you didn't have that peace shield. And if you don't have that peace shield when you're at the wrong place at the wrong time, troop type is not going to help you a lot, to be honest, Michael. Yeah. Let's go ahead and check Anubis, and then we will check Dragon D Blood. Hi, just expertise CPO, really good, nice. Enjoy that. Also have 5551 Alex, expertise YC. Also don't have what's the best next step. Boudica for my YC, go on for my CPO, thanks a lot. So what you can do is, you are still in the early game, 36 million power. You don't have to go all in on those commanders. You can go for a 5-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1. So many ones. 5-1-1-1 Guan Yu. Perfectly usable, especially in early game. I mean, not in early game, since you have those commanders. I mean, you're in Season of Conquest, right? But for your power, for 36 million, 37 million, 5-1-1-1 Guan Yu is pretty decent. And you can go for a 5-5-5-1 Boudica. She's also pretty decent for your YSG. So you can pair your Guan with your CPO and your Boudica with YSG, and then you can start working on your Guan. So what I would do is get that 5-1-1-1 Guan first, and then 5-5-5-1 Boudica. Go back to Guan Yu, expertise him, and then go back to Boudica and expertise her. That will be my plan, Anubis. Let's go to Dragon D Blood. Okay, a lot of information here. Let's see. Yo, DJ Fahi, welcome. Thank you for subscribing, man. Thank you. Yeah, can you review me, Dragon DB? Yeah, I am doing it right now. Kevin, I have a 5-5-1 Saladin and I plan to get Nevsky. Is Saladin Nevsky and only can match. I have decent equipment. Yeah, you can use it. I mean, as long as you have that Nevsky in that one cavalry march with decent equipment, that's pretty alright. No worries. I mean, the best one is either XY Nevsky or Saladin, sorry, Nevsky Joan. But Nevsky Joan, yeah. But as long as you have Nevsky in that pair, that one pair, it is perfectly fine. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's an old one. Okay, that's an old one. I thought like, oh, that's a lot of information. Let's see. Nevsky expertise, CPO 5553, Saladin 5541. I usually pair William behind Nevsky, Sansu behind CPO. I'm thinking to get Leonidas after expertise CPO. Don't do that. Leonidas is kind of irrelevant right now. Even if it's just 190 sculptures for 5511, it's just kind of wasted. Double C Trajan Mulan behind Saladin. Oof. That's a tough one. I would say 5413 Mulan. Nah. I think the safest road is for you to go for Saladin Double C. I have also Richard Alex bought at 5511 in the bench. I'm looking for a pair for them. Guan is next after expertise CPO to be paired with Richard. After that, I don't know if I go for Sargon, a pair with Alex, or replace Saladin with Chandra William, get John Prime for Nevsky. So what you can do is, I think that is the best thing to do. Get a John Prime for Nevsky so that you can pair your Nevsky with your Joan of Arc. And instead of Nevsky William, you can then pair your Saladin with your William, get your Saladin to 5551, and use Saladin William with Nevsky Joan. Those will be like really good two cavalry pairs. Sun Tzu, you definitely want to replace him once you get your CPO to expertise. Don't get Leonidas, as I said. Go for CPO Alex. I think CPO with a 5551 Alex is going to be better than CPO Sun Tzu. And if you still want to Sun Tzu, you can pair him with your Richard, not a big deal. Guan is next, you said, so you can then replace your Alex with your Guan Yu. So you can switch that CPO Alex to Guan Yu CPO, and then you can go for Alex Richard, one of the OG marchers in the game and still working pretty decent even in Season of Conquest. And when it comes to your equipment, I think this is pretty decent. What you want to do is get those epics, other than the helm. You want to use that Expedition War helm as long as you can. And this one is pretty nice. The first thing you want to do is you want to get rid of this Sakura Fubuki, get a special talented Gatekeeper shield. Trust me, you will get better results, better reports for cheaper, which is amazing. And the second thing is you want to craft the boots so that you can get 2 pieces at bonus. And a Gatekeeper helm, Hope Cloak and Eternal Light is really, really nice. And this one isn't this the same? Oh no, it's not the same. So yeah, this is again perfect. Get the boots, get the gloves, and then after you get that, what you want to do is you want to get that set chest from Cavalry set and set boots so that you can get 2 pieces set bonuses. That will be my equipment road, and that will be my commander road. Let's go back to message request and Maluz. Let's take a look at Maluz. Alright. I feel Spartan is not doing kills. I mean, he's not, but yeah, that's the way. I mean, he's at 5541, right? So you definitely want to work on that Saladin. Get him expertise. He's really good. Like, his utility is really good. His slow is really good. So, yeah. Oh, Gypsy. We're going to go back to Gypsy for a second. Finally, I took screenshots. Okay, send them, Gypsy. Send them. Maluz, welcome, my friend. Now, let's see. Okay, let me take a look at your... oh my... Oh my god, look at that. What? What do you want me to say? Bro. What is this? That's the only thing that I can say. Holy hell, look at this equipment. That is crazy, man. Oh my god, well done. Look at that. That is looking sexy as hell. And this one, KVK weapons. Like KVK items. Again, perfect. Look at these commanders on the left. I want to kill myself. Man, look at that. So let's take a look at your marches. So I have Guan CPO, perfect. Pakal Herald, perfect. Burikawaichi, perfect. Nevsky John, perfect. Trajan Ethelfled, perfect. Yeah. So the only thing that I would do is I will probably replace Pakal and Herald. Because, I mean, if you're losing, obviously they're going to get you a lot of kills, but... And it's really good, like, people swarm this march and you get, a bunch of kills and all that, but what you want to do is, I mean, the main point is that you want to kill those marches as fast as you can, right? And Pakal Herald only deals a lot of damage when they're attacked, so instead of Pakal Herald, what I would say is, obviously you have the budget, I would go for, like, Guan with maybe Sargon, but no, CPO with Sargon and Guan maybe with CJ. That will be perfect. Or you can actually do, the better one would be CPO with Herald, so that you don't need to, spend a lot of sculptures, extra sculptures, and just get your Honda Tadakatsu for Guan Yu. A lot of big boys like you uses Guan Yu with Honda. I think it's a really, really good pair. I don't have it, but I know that a lot of good people, a lot of good players uses that march and they're satisfied with the results. So Guan Yu with Honda, CPO with Herald, I think would be the better choice instead of Pakal. And this gear is nothing to say, perfect. This gear is perfect. what do I need to say? This is not perfect because obviously you're missing the boots. You want to craft it ASAP. I mean, the boots should be like one of the top priority things because if I'm not mistaken, these boots gives attack. Am I correct? Cloud Racers, I think it's called. And you definitely want to get rid of it and get the boost from the cavalry set, which is going to like really increase the value of the reports, the value that you are getting. Yeah, get the boots. And for this one, this is again perfect. The only thing is I will probably get rid of this set glows, because you only have one piece from the set and there is no point. So instead of this, if you go for sacred grips, you will at least get that 0.5% extra stat, because what you're doing is you are trying to just min max it, right? Because your gear is perfect, your commanders are perfect, so what you're going for is that min max. So for that min max, I will get rid of this glows and get the sacred grips, because one piece from the set doesn't mean anything. But this one is crazy. All those special talents, 6 pieces set, man. A lot of attack, but for rallies it is super helpful. Oh my good lord, I didn't even know this was VIP 18. That big boy, man. It's an old account, been thinking of quitting for a while. Let me know if you quit. Let me know if you quit so I can quit too. Oh my god. Yeah, 750k units, you do it in expedition. Yeah, you do it in expedition. So every time you use a march on the field, you have that max number of troops. How do we get an account review? Just go to our Discord, link is in the top pinned message, and DM me your screenshots and just tell me a bunch of information about your account. But man, this is like, when I take a look at these accounts, like when I review these accounts, I just want to stop playing. This is crazy. But yeah, well done. Very sexy account, and I would say don't quit, man. Obviously you worked a lot, you spent a lot, and just try to have some fun. Don't quit, don't stress. If you like, how many days? Let me see. 1.5k days. I mean, it's a lot, so it's obvious. I mean, it's understandable that you're kind of burned out, but maybe if you're in a very tough kingdom, go to a lower seed kingdom so that you just simply have fun. You know, get a bunch of kills, just destroy everyone, right? Don't stress about the game that much, because you have a perfect account. Like, just enjoy the game, just enjoy what you have. Gypsy Danger, one of our channel members, thank you so much for your support, Gypsy. Let's see. Now, Nevsky, let me read this real quick. 390 days old, entering first season of Conquest in 2 days. Good luck, my friend. Good luck. Was a high spender, now mid, I guess. I played Clash of Clans, max in every building. Lol. To recover, I took a power of 5 million to 17 million without knowing how rough it is. Ah, man. Zenith is so rough. Unless you're 100% sure that you're gonna get that city skin, don't go for it, because you could be wasting a lot of things, like a lot of money, a lot of speed ups, and a lot of resources. For future cavalry main, planning 3k, 1 infantry, 1 archer, which is perfect. Current marches are first season of Conquest. Nevsky expertise, John 5515, perfect. You don't need to touch her right now. Saladin, FF flat. Oh, your Saladin is expertise or 5551? I mean, in both cases. I mean, if expertise, you can't even invest on him, right? It is technically impossible, but even he is 5551, don't invest on him. Working on William. Oh, okay. Saladin, William, perfect march. CPU Alex working on Guan 5212. How did you get your Guan to 5212? Sorry, 1212. That's crazy. 1212 Guan Yu. First time I hear that. 1212. Saladin expertise. Oh, rip. Almost VIP 18. Come on, man. Go get it. Go get it. VIP 18 benefits are crazy. For Canyon, Charles Martel, YSG, Constantine, Richard. Okay. Archer, Boudica, YSG, 0 out of 18 crits. Forgot about this. Oh, okay. Man, that's so sad. I mean, I really think that Lilith should do something about these criticals on your, you know, special talents on your equipment, because getting 0 special talents on 18 crafts are pretty disappointing and demoralizing, for sure. Now, when I take a look at your marches, I think they're just really good. Nevsky John, perfect. Saladin William is going to be perfect. CPO Alex is really good, so that later on you can get that Guan CPO. And for Boudica YSG, get that Boudica to 5551, perfectly usable. And then later on, after you're done with, you know, your William, your Guan Yu, you can work on your Boudica. And for your equipment, let's take a look at your equipment. That is perfect. You just need, yeah, that's just perfect. You just need the, obviously, the legendary accessories. Yeah, I noticed that you are lacking a lot of legendary accessories, and those accessories really helps you a lot. So I know they're so expensive, but they really make a difference. So start going for accessories. For your CPO, let's see, this is also perfect. So 4 pieces from the set, Hope Cloak, Eternal Night, I love it. Again, what you're missing is accessories. For this, I would go for both of these. I think Ring of Doom and Horn of Fury would be the best. On your Saladin, you can use your dagger. You can craft a dagger and Horn of Fury on your Saladin. And oh, this is from VIP, right? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces from the set. Yeah, 3 pieces, because this is Navarre's control. 3 pieces from the set and this thing. So if you want to min-max it, since you have 3 pieces from the set, which is quite useless, you either want to have 2 or 4, you can go for KVK Helm. Yeah, you can definitely go for KVK Helm. This is an option. And these are your, yeah, these are your Canyon Marches, right? Even your Canyon Marches are pretty nice. Waiting for Seasonal Conquest get extras. Yeah, just save for it, because like they really make a difference. So for this one, as I said, Horn of Fury, Ring of Doom, Horn of Fury, Ring of Doom, a dagger and Horn of Fury. And these two, you can just move these epic gear, epic accessories to your Sunset Canyon Marches. And for Boudica, it's obvious. You have 2 pieces from Revival, the legs and the helm. You want to have that, I think it's called Golden Age, right? Golden Age, probably special, not probably, but preferably special talented. Set helm, set chest and set glows, and stop right there and just go for, again, Ring of Doom and Horn of Fury, and you are golden gypsy. That's pretty sexy, man. Nice. Like you're not even in Season of Conquest yet. It's not even started, and this is really, really good, really sexy. Love it. Nice. Anything else? Let's see. Any new messages? Not yet. All right. Am I able to see the latest chat? Let me show you guys something real quick. Let me start my game. Let me start my game, and I'm gonna show you that 750k units, because I've talked about it in one of our, you know, top tips and tricks video, but not everybody watches every single video, right? So I want to show you that real quick. Let's see if my game is here. Oh, it's not here. Okay, it is. Let me go back to my main account real quick and show you guys that 750k trick. Let me close this for a second. So yeah, every time you drag out a march, what you need to do is, if you're, let's say, every single troop of yours is like 210, right? Let's say this is, let's do this, and this is 210. So every time you use, I don't know, 20% boost, you know, capacity boost, or 50%, every single time you need to drag this to max. So instead of this, what you can do before your KVKs, you can go to Expedition and go for these, one of these, right? One of these things with that sword. Oh, was it sword? Yeah, this one. So you can just click on this, right? As you can see, the number of troops that you can use is 750. So if I do this and just save it 750, So now it doesn't matter if I apply a 25% boost, if I apply 50% boost. Every time I select my march, with that, let me show you real quick. If I click on this, boom, it says 210 immediately and I can just march, right? But if I do this, let me just waste a boost real quick. Where is it? Yeah, this one. If I do this, now I have 25% basic army expansion. And if I click on one again, boom, now it has 260. If I had more capacity, it will be like, let's say we have 400, it will be immediately 400 because the goal for this macro is right now set to 750. So every single time it's going to select max number of troops, which is super helpful, which can save you a lot of time. So you don't have to every single time just drag this to max once you apply a boost. So that's the 750k trick. That's pretty useful. Let's go back to Discord and somebody sent a message. Yep. Let's see. And I think it's going to be the last one of the day. Expert GG. Let's see. I'm an infantry main. I'm not sure how to proceed with my account anymore. I just make troops and participate in ARC at this point, currently in off-season, season of Conquest. Alright, let's take a look at your account. So you don't have any sculptures saved. Okay, so you have... Oh, wait. So you have 19 million power, but you are in Season of Conquest. That is quite hard because you're not going to enjoy the game a lot. Season of Conquest for high power players, preferably with T5 troops, a lot of equipment. I mean, you don't have to use T5 troops, but you at least want to have, you know, very good commanders and very good equipment. If you don't have it, if you have low power, you know, low invested commanders, low tier equipment, you will struggle, you won't get a lot of kills, you will get demolished on the field, and you won't just enjoy the game. So my first advice for you to migrate to pre-season of Conquest Kingdom. So in that pre-season of Conquest Kingdom, you can have easier fights, easier time, and you would have extra time to work on your commanders, work on your gear, until your actual Season of Conquest. So that's the first thing that you should do. You should migrate to an easier kingdom, a pre-season of Conquest Kingdom. But let's take a look at your commanders and talk about your marches. So you have a 5-3-1-2 Leonidas. So that's not something you want to do. Leonidas is best at 5-5-1-1. So for those commanders, you want to lock the first two skills. Once you lock first two skills, it doesn't matter what happens. Every single time you're going to upgrade a skill, it will either land on skill number 1 or skill number 2. This one, the fourth one, is kind of wasted. So my suggestion is don't waste sculptures on Leonidas anymore. And this one, for now, for example, you unlocked everything. For this guy, right, I want to show you this in detail. Okay, so what you are doing is simply this. You are increasing the level of a commander, right? Let me show you with this, for example. You are increasing the level of a commander, but you are not upgrading his skills. So you are unlocking every single skill. But the thing is, the most important skill of Xiang Yu, for example, is his first skill and his second skill. So if I want to use him with a low investment, what I want is a 5-5-1-1. So I want to max first two skills, but I have unlocked every single skill. If I just put some sculptures on him and click on upgrade, it will randomly upgrade one of these 4 skills. This is not something you want. In those situations, in those scenarios, what you do is you click on this icon, you do this. So as you can see, I drag this from 4 to 2. Now skill number 3 and skill number 4 is locked, right? Save the current selection, yes. Now since these two skills are locked, it doesn't matter if they are unlocked or not, they are locked in here in that skill lock function. Every single time I upgrade a skill, it will either land on skill number 1 or skill number 2, so I can safely, it's guaranteed, it's 100% guaranteed that I will have a 5-5-1-1 XY, which is the best version of low investment. So you don't want to just upgrade every single skill, upgrade the level of a commander, then unlock every single skill and randomly apply your sculptures, because you will end up landing on very, very bad skills. That's not something you want. So you did this one on your, let me go back. You did that on your Leonidas, which is not very useful for your account. He's also really good at 5511, but since you didn't do it, you didn't lock your skills, you landed on skill number 4, which is really bad. So next time you're doing it, lock your skills. For your Guan Yu, for example, lock the first skill, get him to 5111, and then work on him. Harold is pretty good. Richard, no. Again, same thing. Don't invest anything on Richard. Richard was good at 5511. You don't want to invest more than that, especially at the start of the game. So what I would say is, stop working on Harold. Stop working on anything. Get your Guan Yu to level 60, right? Lock his first skill. I mean, lock last 3. So only active skill is his first skill. Put some sculptures, get him to 5111, and he will be perfectly fine. He will be usable, and pair him with your 5312 Leonidas. It is not very optimal, but it is what it is. You're going to pair him with a 5312 Leonidas. This is going to be a decent infantry march. And then, for example, why would you invest on Yi Sun Sin? Guys, I'm explaining everything in detail because I see that some people are still obviously they are new players, right? They don't know a lot of things, they don't know a lot of information, and we could have more players like Expert GG. That's why I'm explaining it. Players that have like garrison or rally skills are usually for high spenders, because people who are defending garrisons, people who are defending objectives are high spenders, and obviously you are not a very high spender, so you won't be garrisoning any structure, you won't be garrisoning any fort, any, what was his name, tower, not tower, any flag. Yeah, you won't be garrisoning any flags, you won't be garrisoning any forts, so there is no point for you to invest on garrison commanders. So these sculptures that you spend on Yi Sun Sin are just wasted. Stop working on Yi Sun Sin, stop working on your Richard, and focus on open field commanders. I have a lot of different guys on my channel, so just check out old commander guides, old tier lists, you know, best commanders to invest. Take a look at those guys and you will have a lot better idea about which commanders to invest, why to invest on those commanders, or why should you avoid rally and garrison commanders. Yeah, first you need to understand the, you know, the fundamentals of the game, and then you can decide which commanders that you can invest. Whew, that was quite tiring. Let me take a quick sip from my water. So how long? Oh, almost an hour. 59 minutes. Yeah, definitely do that, because you're kind of killing like all the sculpture value. Everything you spend on this game, if you're spending money, if you're spending time, you are kind of wasting it by investing on wrong commanders, but you can always fix it. Just go ahead and check out our old guys on the channel. Yo, Lecky2, thank you so much for subscribing, guys. This was it. This was going to be a quick stream, but we passed 1 hour. Thank you so much for tuning in. I see you guys on the next one. And Jay, yo, welcome Jay, guys. Go ahead and check Jay's channel. He's also making content about jumper accounts, and we recently recorded a video with Jay. Actually, it was today, and I will release it on Wednesday. It's going to be a jumper guide. If you're interested with jumper stuff, it's going to be great. It's going to be a blast. I think it's a really it's a really nice video with a lot of information. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. I see you on the next one, and as always, bye.